everybody, and welcome back. Here we are with Charlie, our 100 baby challenger. For those of you who may not have seen the first video, or if this is your first time on my channel, welcome. Great to have you. I am married with Sims, and here we have Charlie Ellsworth. Now, Charlie is a non-binary Sim, is a non-binary Sim who is considering to actually change their gender outwardly eventually in the series, but that's way down the road, and and they're not sure if they're doing that yet, but for now they are very happy to start raising a huge family of 100 children. So in this challenge, I am having one sim have all 100 babies. So if Charlie ages up to be an elder and does not have 100 babies, I will have lose the challenge. And I've gotten very close to this on a playing personally, where I've gotten this done in 2 generations, and I really think I can get this done in 1 generation. So I thought it'd be fun to record myself and see how it goes and share it with everybody out on the internet. All right, so Charlie just moved in and is now pregnant. We're almost in the 2nd trimester. However, we cannot see a thing in this house. It is so dark. So I'm going to be adjusting some of Charlie's house, starting with the lights. So let me just get some nice bright lights going on in here, because I can't see really anything. And I know Charlie's not in this room, so it won't turn on, but that should help. And let's have one. Oh, you know what? Let's just have one in the hallway. And I'll probably get rid of these lights and replace them at some point. Now, the second thing that we need to do is we need to make sure Charlie is ready for their baby. So Charlie's going to start by putting a crib just here, a bassinet, a baby bassinet, just in the room, in their room for now. I do want to build a nursery, and Charlie does have enough money to build a nursery, but there's a few other things I want to get done first. So just to begin with, Charlie is going to have a pretty basic bassinet, and we're going to give them a green bassinet. And I did use MCC I was looking for something, and I saw that they're only going to have 1 baby, so we'll just do 1 bassinet for now, right there in their bedroom. Alright, now before we jump into gameplay, I do want to adjust the house a little bit. This is such a cute house. I actually really love living in Windenburg. I love the vibe of Windenburg. Windenburg is one of, my favorite places to live, but this house needs a bit of work. So we're going to start with just a little bit of adjustments here. Great, thanks. Okay. Alright. We're not going to do anything too super crazy. Actually, we're just going to get rid of that whole thing. Alright, let's head down to what made it in here. Oh no, I want to delete everything. Thanks. Alright, so we're going to give them a better dining room setup. Now, I do have a few mods. I don't have a ton of mods. I'm not like crazy with my mods, and I know that if I added a bunch of mods all at once, all the time, it would take me forever to do builds or anything else. So I try to limit myself to a few CCs, just a few versions of CC at a time. Now Charlie's only pregnant with 1 baby, so we don't have to worry too much about getting real crazy here. But let's try to find a cozy family. Oh, that's really cute. So this is from Illogical Sims. That is a nice wooden table. Kind of blends in with the floor, doesn't it? Oh, nice. All right, so Logical Sims. I did find a Logical Sims, and they have some great stuff. So I don't really know the difference here. One's probably longer than the other. We're going to do this one, and we're going to have a bit of color. Yeah, the blue. That blue glass is very pretty. All right, and let's get Charlie some new dining chairs. Oh, these are nice. I always think those would be nice chairs to sit on. I don't have chairs like that at all in my current dining room, but they look really comfy, don't they? Now, part of this challenge is I'm not using cheats to make sure that, I don't have a long lifestyle, a long life on its normal lifespan. I'm not using cheats to have more than one baby or multiple babies or anything like that. I'm really not going to use money cheats either. I did use a money cheat when I got going to give Charlie a bit of money, but then I started knitting and I completely forgot how much money Sims can make just by knitting. So when we first started, we cheated in like $23,000. So depending on how these renovations go, I'll probably take that money back because honestly, Charlie's going to make so much money by the end of this. So maybe we consider that a loan. That'd be fun. Okay. All right, so the dining area is going over here. And the reason I want the dining area over here, might as well keep the light on that side, is because I want this area to be more of a study, children's play area. So we're going to do this. Now, obviously this house is not big enough for 8 Sims at once, which is really the goal here, to have, a full house all the time. Or I'm sorry, for 7 Sims. The goal is to have 7 Sims because we always want Charlie to be able to be pregnant with that 8th Sim. And this house is nowhere near big enough for all 7 Sims. But we're going to see what we can do, the best that we can do for now. This is CC Biological Sims again, and this is SimKia Furnishing Pack. So yeah, when I said I found Illogical Sims and went a little crazy, I definitely meant that I found Illogical Sims and went a tad bit crazy. And we're going to have another, we're just going to have that desk, and let's give them a chair for the desk. I really like this blue because the blue looks really good with the brown with the wood floorings and this kind of dreary look. And I think we're just going to do all white. That's awesome. There's almost no difference there, but I do like that one better. And because we've got some money, we can do a little bit of clutter. Or let's figure out some activities first. Oh, put the fishbowl on the desk. Cute, cute. We are going to need a thermostat. That is absolutely essential. It drives me, I really cannot stand Sims shivering in their house. So that is going to be essential. And yeah, I guess since we're going to start with the toddler, we really should have some toddler things to do downstairs. So we will do I'm going to do a dollhouse. I feel like I feel like I'm missing a dollhouse. Is this not under toddler? Where's looking for the eco dollhouse. Is that somewhere else? Did they put that somewhere else? Modern Life dollhouse. Nope, they put a bunch of the dollhouses in a different place. Weird that they're not all together. And I'm still not looking for that one. I was looking for the eco. There's the one. I was looking for the cardboard one. Really cute. Just gonna put that down just a little bit. And we'll have this right at the kitchen next to the desk. And what else is this child going to need? We'll give the child a dollhouse for sure. Let's do the traveling trunk. And one reason I did cheat in the money is because a lot of times when you start a 100 baby challenge, what ends up happening is that you spend well, for me anyway, my first heir spent so much time trying to get money and just make sure they had money that she really couldn't focus on the baby making process. And I know that's part of the challenge, so this isn't really, a 100 baby challenge per se, but it is a 100 baby challenge. But because I'm trying to do it with one sim, that's why I gave Charlie a bunch of extra money to begin with. And I think we're going to stop it just with this for now, see how this goes. And we are going to get Charlie a television for their viewing pleasure. And they do have a bookshelf, so that's great. And let's just do Oh, that one doesn't go on the desk. Anyway, there's not space on the desk. Let's do just a small... Oh, you know what? This won't go on the desk either because of the bookshelf. Alright, well, no issues. We'll just put the bookshelf there. And actually, the bookshelf can go over here. Let's put the bookshelf there. Yeah, and it's kind of like half in the kitchen, half not in the kitchen because it's maybe full of cookbooks. Speaking of cookbooks, I really loved the cookbooks from The Sims 2 and Sims 3, and I thought that was such a great part of the gameplay, is making sure that the Sims could actually could cook because they read cookbooks. Now I do wanna be able to eventually move out of this house to a bigger house once we have a bigger family. But that doesn't mean I want to skimp on some of these, you know, almost necessities for the family. So there's the gaming console and the TV. And let's give Charlie a rug. Bring that up. Oh, that's actually kind of a really nice rug for right here. Like that. Let me see. Trying to get it more in between here, where it's on the couch and on the table. Oh, and now it's not even the other way. Wonderful. All right, there we go. So we're trying not to spend all of Charlie's money, but at the same time, come on, Charlie needs a house to raise their kids in. Why wouldn't they want a nice house like that? So we're gonna put a plant up there. And you know, I always say if you need a spot, no, it's not just me. Everybody always says you need a spot, get some plants. Those are not gonna work. I don't know why. I love these curtains so much. And my amazing husband does not. He thinks they're asymmetrical when I just put one up. So I always think about him when I always just put one up. He's seen my builds and he's like, why do you only put one curtain up? That's very asymmetrical and it drives him crazy. But I really like that look. I don't know if I'd like it in real life, but I do like it in The Sims. And what are we gonna put behind the window? I guess we'll just put, yeah, we'll put something like that. That works really well, but not that color and not that color. All right, pushing the plus and minus key, cycling through. We'll do that one. That kind of looks like the color of the appliances. How drearily wonderful. And I think that Charlie is going to need another cabinet while cooking, so we'll give Charlie another cooking cabinet. Although maybe not that one. Maybe we'll do a different version of that one. So what is that? Is that, I think it's that one. Yeah, it's this one. Let's give Charlie, that one's a bit, let's do this one. Such a big gap. I want one that doesn't have quite as big of a gap. I don't think that's gonna work. I don't think it'll work because the fridge isn't really meant to do that, but we're gonna give them that one. So the family will have that corner cabinet to, and it kind of helps separate out the, well, play area so far with the kitchen area of the house. Oh, and the kid's going to need a rug to play with. So this is not, you know, this isn't going to be a building video so much, but I wanted to spruce up the house a bit, and I think I also want to change the wallpaper. So yeah, something fun for the kid. I think that's gonna work. I am just amazing with colors. Look at me. No, I actually, one of the things I really like about The Sims is that I can make things look maybe not the best, but I can just have fun with it because, you know, if you hate something, you can just immediately change it later. Huh, you know, I actually think that blue works a lot better than, yes, we're gonna do that with some molding on the bottom, or the crowning on the bottom, but let's do something fun behind the kitchen. Although maybe not quite that fun. Maybe something more like, yeah, no, not that fun. Let's see. Feature wall. Yeah, I kind of like that. Maybe not that color though. No. No, not that color. There we go. And that's kind of the kitchen area. Maybe not that wall though. There you go, just that wall. Yeah, I actually kind of hate that. Now that I'm looking at it. Maybe this. No, because the molding, that doesn't make any sense with the bottom and the top. So actually, let's stick with the top and bottom molding, but we'll just do a different kind of color back there, maybe? Maybe this color? Just to say, hey, you're in a different room now. It's always nice to be aware of being in a different room. It's not really a feature wall anymore, is it? Because it's not very colorful. It's alright. We'll stick with that for now. And the appliances are really awful. I know they're awful. Charlie knows they're awful, but you know, Charlie's also got their eye on another sort of dream home that they would eventually like to have. So they are trying not to spend necessarily all of their money right now sprucing up this house so that they can go and be in another sort of better house. But we are going to get better lights for the bedroom. So let's get a sort of nicer hanging light. I love this light. This light was really, you know, if fitness stuff came with nothing else, this light is still amazing. I love that light so much. Although if fitness stuff came with nothing else, I wouldn't, you know, have gotten it because that light's not worth that light's not worth however much they want to charge you for it. But I really do like using that light. And I think it works well in this room because this is kind of a basic room and we've got an open light. And I don't know what is going on with that. But we're definitely not using this here. Let's get something else for the bedroom for that spot. We could do a plant. Why not? No, let's see if there's any nice clutter decorations. And let's just grab some clutter for the side of the bed there. Maybe we're gonna put this right there on top of the dresser. You know, kind of showing off all of their nicely clothes, nice and folded. And what am I gonna put there? Oh, let's put a book there. All right. So kind of charting their day, how things are going. And does this come in a different color? Oh, this is a box of, I see. Okay, well, I'm changing the color on that. And we're gonna have to do more, of course, when the baby turns into a toddler, but for now, I think we're fine. Maybe this could go... No, it can't. That's so crazy. Why can't it go there? It still can't go right there. That's very bizarre. And now I've lost Charlie. So I hit the 9 key to go up and down, and I forgot to hit Alt with it. Oh my gosh, I don't know if anybody has, you know, when you're living in a small house and there's not really space for everything, sometimes things end up in really weird areas. So that's what's going on here with the pots and pans out in the kitchen, out in the living room. That just happens sometimes. That just happens. Especially when you first moved in, and yeah, I don't know if anybody else has experienced that or if that's just me, but sometimes things end up in really, really bizarre places. And I think we're good for now. All right, now I know that this is blank. We are not going to put a computer there, quite yet. Oh, you know what? Let's actually do a laptop. Yeah, let's do a laptop. I don't want to do a computer because I want to have space for writing or anything like that. But we can do a laptop. So let's give Charlie a laptop just in case they need that for anything moving forward. And then eventually maybe we'll put something on the second shelf. But I think right now this is okay. This isn't, fantastic. We still really could use something on the wall back there. Anything anything popping out for the wall back there? Oh, maybe something like that into prints. I don't know. That kind of clashes with the rug, doesn't it? That's chicken. Yeah, Charlie's not really into music quite yet. I mean, everybody's into music though, but no, Charlie's just not into music at the moment. They will eventually be doing some music. And I could shrink some of these down, but I'm kind of hoping for something that just fits. Oh, that's nice. I believe Windenburg is supposed to be Europe or Germany. I know Europe's a whole continent, but I'm not sure, if I think Windenburg is supposed to be Germany, but I could be totally wrong about that. That's what I've heard. So sometimes when you're out somewhere though, somewhere kind of cold and beautiful, but maybe it's raining right now. So, seeing an island paradise is always lifts your spirits up a bit. So I think we're good here. And I was gonna put something behind the couch, but I think we're gonna hold off on that. And yeah, I think we're, oh, actually I want to do two more things. I want to give them a chair just for, okay, well, we definitely need a little poof, for next to the set, for next to the box, the toy box, and then let's do a chair, and we're gonna go with a different color, but not red. Maybe yellow. Yellow's nice. Yeah, we'll do yellow. Yellow looks really good in this particular house slash setup. So we're gonna do a yellow chair there. And yeah, I think we're all set now. For now, we'll put that there just so it's not all the way at the top. And we are ready to go. Yeah, definitely ready to go. All right, so here we go. Lots of building and or lots of remodeling really. I'm doing kind of a shell remodel with this house, but very happy with it. Oh, and the last time I was trying to figure out the settings for the pregnancy and all that, and I did realize you had to use the computer MCC to do that. So I did do that in between recordings. All right, so let's see. Charlie is a little bit tired of knitting, so they went to go play dolls because they are quite childish and they enjoy things like that. But what we really need to do is we're going to need, look at that, Charlie's now playful. All right, what we're going to do though is we're going to go to the bar. Which one are we going to? Where's the bar? Right, we're going to this bar, the Old Quarter Inn, and we're gonna see who we meet, who we find. Grabbing a little bit of coffee there. Must be, are we in second trimester now? Nope, 2 more hours. See, when you have male framed Sims get pregnant, they start showing immediately. It's almost like they're always in second trimester. Who's this? Oh, you know what? Let's say hello and maybe do a little bit of cheer up if we can. Oh, I wanted to do one more thing to the build. We'll have to do that when we come back. I guess we are not saying hello to that person. You're going to just chat. Okay, good. Oh, okay. All right, so here's Nicole. Now, for those of you who may not have seen my first video yet, I did replace I deleted every sim that came with EA initially on a new save, and I added just random sims from the gallery, and yeah, from the gallery I just moved people in, and I added some sims that I've made in the past as well. Now some of the girls can get, you know, Charlie pregnant. A lot of the guys can get Charlie pregnant. I don't remember which girls necessarily. I know which ones can if they were ones that I made and put in, but I don't really remember which ones I just randomly assigned to get Charlie pregnant as well. So I don't know if Nicole is one, but irregardless, Charlie is a very romantic sim and loves being flirty with everybody. Now this beauty right here, I actually don't think can get Charlie pregnant. This is a sim that I made, and I bet you can look at his name and guess. This is Minto. Minto was my Gen 1 of my Not So Berry challenge, and that's a challenge I'm just doing for fun with me. I I think currently I'm on Gray Gen, and I'm having a great time, but I just love Minto so much, and I mean, look at him. Minto is amazing. And so I decided to put Minto into this. Even though no one watching knows who Minto is, I do, and I love Minto. Now, I realize now that I'm looking at both of them that I gave them both the same hair, but I did flip through a ton of hairs for Charlie, and this was really the one that looked the best on them. Can you make Minto less angry? I don't know why Minto would be angry. Archie Van Dam. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. Minto can get Charlie pregnant because almost all the guys can get Charlie pregnant. Some of them I did turn off where they couldn't, so they could have a beautiful baby together, really. All right, Charlie out here meeting some people. And Minto is up on my gallery, but my gallery name is not Married with Sims. So I'm not doing this to promote my gallery or anything like that. Although if people are interested, you know, and want to leave a comment, I'm happy to tell everyone what my gallery is. But it's under a different name than Married with Sims. That is just a thing I came up with for this YouTube channel, which I'm just really doing for fun. All right, so go ahead and use the bathroom, please. Can you not? Is there... Okay, what's going on with the bathroom situation? Oh, okay. Can you get here? You cannot. Great. So, of course, we are still in the stair issue, and it's it's even more annoying that it's happened with EA builds. I think that's the most annoying is when you can't get up the stairs because it's an EA build. And I mean, not that they knew that this was going to happen or that they broke their own builds on purpose, but I mean, they kind of knew this was going to happen. It's not like this happened with non-EA builds, and they could have definitely checked this out. So this is super annoying. Can you go now? Okay, you can. I find it to be the most annoying when it happens with EA builds. All right, so please go use the bathroom. Thank you. Now, usually I play with Slice of Life, and in my other challenge that I'm doing on it's not really a challenge, but the other gameplay I'm doing on my channel has all of my mods. I took a lot of the mods out for this game just so that I wasn't, you know, dealing with some of those extra things. I know for my 100 baby challenge, I like, of course, my teens to have A's and to have to level up in their skills, and things like Better Schools mod does not, you know, that makes that way too easy where they learn the skills in school, and it would, I mean, I would just fly through that. So I'm not trying to make it too easy, but I do want to, I'm not trying to make it too hard, but I am trying to make it, um, you know, just by taking away the money issue is really the only thing that I'm making a little easier. All right, and friendly introduction to Colby. Now I don't know if it's his brother. I think he is. But someone related to him is who our first baby daddy is. Yeah, Darren High. And there's Colby High. And these are all just Sims that I randomly did from the gallery. I just didn't want to have to, woohoo with Jay Alexander again. That's just not really my thing. I mean, I've done it before. I'm just a little bored of the same townies. So I just downloaded a bunch of other townies and we'll see how they do, especially, as they have babies and stuff. Okay, I think we're gonna flirt a little bit with Ethan. Or, ooh, let's see. Actually, really into this guy. Oh, what is this? Pierce. Very into Pierce with the cat ears. In fact, so into Pierce that he's the only one they're talking to. Wow, this is very rare. Our Sims are at a bar and there's a bunch of people around and they focus on just the one person. Nice. And I did download some, married Sims. I downloaded family Sims. I have a nice I have a nice mix of Sims in this that I worked with. So I am checking that they are single. Not that it necessarily matters, but it's just nice to know one way or the other. Exchanging numbers. We're not, no romance quite yet. We're probably gonna get chips. They always get chips. Probably because they're not, they don't spend money unless they try. Well, that's not true. I don't know why they always get chips at the bar, but if they're near a stand, they're gonna buy all sorts of food. So, or if they're near someone who needs to be tipped, they give them so much money. But when they're at a bar, oh no, they can only get chips on there autonomously. So, Sims logic. Wow, and they just have eyes for each other. This is so weird. Usually by this point, someone is trying to push themselves into the conversation. This is incredible. This is extremely incredible. I can't believe this. They're so cute together. Does Pierce have a oh well, Pierce does have a piercing. Nice. And of course Charlie has a piercing as well. You know what? You want to feel the baby? You want one of your own? Maybe we can have a baby too. What do you think, Pierce? Pierce, you like babies? You like babies? Because I think we're gonna have one. Yeah, nice. Go Pierce. Are you drinking someone? Did you order that? Are you drinking someone else's? And see, they'll order drinks all the time, but they won't order actual food. And I really don't understand. Really, really don't understand. Alright. I know they're talking, but I just want you to kind of interfere in on their conversation. Say hello to everybody. Oh, here's Randall again. Randall's one of my neighbors. Randall's also one of my Sims that I created. Um, Alright, so let's just get to know these people, and then I think we're gonna go. Yeah, oh, yeah. Charlie is getting very tired, and Charlie. Oh, you did get a drink. Did you pay for that, or is that someone else's drink? I have no idea. I didn't see them pay for anything. Oh, here's Darren. Yay! I think I've already told you that I was pregnant, but you know what? I'm gonna tell you again. And apparently I'm not. You're just gonna say goodbye. Okay. Do you know Xavier? You do not. Say hello to Xavier. I have no idea what's up with Minto, but oh yeah, you were gonna go, but then you got a drink, and now you've reset. So you know what? That's a great moment for us to go. Bam. Tired, low energy. flipped out, reset, and oh, there was a bear. Oh, all the bears were hanging out here. Interesting. Bear night, but everybody was outside. Can you really walk to the bar? Oh man, Windenburg felt like I remember when I got Get Together and I was like, wow, Windenburg is such a huge like world. Like you could walk so far around, but loading screen, of course, between lots. So, ugh. The worlds are actually, I mean, to me anyway, the worlds are really big, but they seem so small because you can't go to another lot without a loading screen. But if you want to walk around, you can walk really, really far without a loading screen. But it's the whole, going to another lot. And that's really, really what the issue is, of course, is that they can't go to lots without the loading screen, and thus the world seems so small. Auto lights this room, please. Alright, miserable, tired, uncomfortable, wet clothing. Why don't you just hop in the shower real quick? You just walked home in the rain. Oh man. Okay, right. So before I forget, last thing I wanted to do that I forgot to do is I wanted to do a shoe rack because the I want the shoes to be off. So we'll just do we're gonna do the women's one always seems like both to me, but I guess the women's one has heels. We're gonna do it anyway. All right, so we've got a shoe rack here, and we're doing this so that we can take our shoes off indoors. So if you aren't sure where that came from, you can do it from the shoe rack. I think there's also a sign you can buy. I don't know how long you've been able to do it with the shoe rack. Feel really I know the first time I saw that was after Snowy Escape. I hope that's when it happened. Otherwise, I feel really silly that I didn't know that was there before. And it was one of the things that I really wanted in The Sims was a way for them to take their shoes off indoors. And if that had been there the whole time, yeah, I felt really sheepish when I saw it, and I hope it was an update with Snowy Escape because otherwise, yeah, otherwise. So we're gonna have breakfast again. Charlie is working on being a good parent. Charlie really likes children, so Charlie needs to have better cooking skills. And I didn't really put this here for you to use through the fridge, but I guess if that floats your boat. Still can't make a fruit salad. Still looking and feeling gross. Okay, that looks really, really disgusting. I don't think you should eat that. Yeah, that's really gross. Are you gonna be able to? Oh yeah, the GeekCon. All right. So I think we're in second trimester. I really want to have the baby this episode. Earbuds, yay! Are you gonna game? All right, I found a really. I've got this is a mod from Little Miss Sam, and it allows you to pick headsets for your sim whenever they play online gaming with others, which is such a great detail. I mean, it's not even something that I thought of. So Little Miss Sam has this, and it's really just ingenious. So Charlie is going to get, they're going to get let's try the beige red ones and see. And also, let's have them online game with headsets. Or, I'm sorry, now I've set my headsets, I can just play an online game. We're going to play Party Frenzy, and we're going to play it with, let's do, some with playing with Prince, and maybe Ethan and Archie. And look at that. When you have the headsets, and it's just such a great detail. I mean, that would be so easy for the Sims team to have put that in. But look at that, it's awesome. They've got a red headset and a beige hat, white, and we're just gonna hang out here. Yeah, the food was terrible. The bed's too cheap. Playing gaming games, and then maybe doing a little bit of knitting once the game's over. Game's over. And Charlie won. Amazing. Alright, change our outfit to let's do this one. No, let's do this one. I started the game in fall. You know, whenever I start a new game, I like to start in different times just so that, I'm not always starting in spring or starting in the same thing all the time. And by the way, are not wearing Charlie. They're not wearing sunglasses. That's just I think it's a current bug from EA right now. All right, so Charlie is doing some knitting. I like that picture right there. It almost looks like they're watching that the TV's on, even though it's not. Pretty awesome. And I have all these kid stuff and toddler things, and I don't even have a baby yet, but they got excited about it. Listen on Plopsy. And why don't we alright, let's see. Go ahead and play you can keep playing games because this might be a way that Charlie will make money. I know Charlie's currently running things through their Plopsy store, but see what happens. What are you gonna do over here now? Browse art. Why do you have your shoes on? Can you take your shoes off? I guess you're just feeling playful. I mean, you're the one this is your house. I guess if you don't want shoes, you don't have to have shoes in your own house. Alright. Let's go ahead and, oh wait, what was this? Oh no, that was just open. Okay, we're gonna read. Actually, we're gonna purchase books. And we're gonna purchase some skill books and see if we can't get some of these skills up. Maybe even, let's see, maybe even the herbalism skill. This is a skill I haven't really been able to do. I get so distracted when I try to get the Sims to do herbalism skill, and then you have to go find all the stuff. And wow, Charlie is very childish and didn't want to read that. Let's try that again. Let's try that. And I've noticed this. I don't know if this is the new trade update or what, but Sims just do not sit and read the way they used to. They put the book away, but if you queue it up, sometimes that helps. Yes, we are in third trimester. Yes, see now they're reading longer. And they're saying they're a genius, of course, because I made them to be a genius, but at the same time, they don't look like they're liking the reading very much. Alright, you can stop reading now. That's fine. Go ahead and use the bathroom, and then we're gonna try cooking again. Have dinner. Let's see how you go with the onigiri. Onirji? Yeah, I can't pronounce any words. If anybody wants to help me out, that's awesome. Are you not going to do that? You are not going to continue. Interesting. It's a nice day at home. Are you gonna eat that? No, you're going to eat the yogurt. Great. That I feel was supposed to be fixed or should be fixed, and now you get to eat both. No, you're not gonna want both. Okay, you can just clean that up when you're done. And clean that up. Lovely. And then let's just go to sleep and sleep off. Let's sleep off the pregnancy like it's a disease. Just sleeping off your pregnancy. And I'm thinking I'm gonna add a kids room right here. So a wall right here for the kids room, and then another wall for the hallway for the kids room. Having to pee all the time because they're pregnant. Every time I've done male sim pregnancies, they always look the same no matter how many kids they're having. So I don't think, once again, they didn't really account for all the different combinations. What are you eating? You're gonna have mac and cheese. All right, first time on the stove. And we don't have an alarm, but it is hard to start a fire. Yeah, okay. And now there's almost no chance of a fire. So wonderful. Normal mac and cheese. Oh, that's totally normal. Waking up at 2 a.m. to have some mac and cheese. Pregnancy mind here. All right, and let's go ahead and knit again. You're not wearing shoes. That's so weird. It was like, oh, playful. I'm not wearing shoes, but there weren't any shoes on that outfit to begin with. It's one of their cold weather outfits. What are you doing? Getting some. You're gonna wash your hands. That's smart. And you're not doing the shoe roll. What was the options for the shoe roll? Oh, I can tell them to follow it. I don't. That's fine. As long as they're not upset at themselves. Once they have kids, though, you know, their kids will need to follow the shoe roll. All right, so we're gonna knit again, and then they're gonna clean up the books after they're done knitting, and we're just waiting for the baby now. Giving birth anytime. So this is a kind of longer episode. But I wanted to make sure we had some gameplay because I do enjoy playing The Sims, even if they're just knitting. I don't know why. I know I'm not the only one, but I just love watching The Sims knit. It's just so cute and calming. I don't know. I really, really like watching Sims knit. And yeah, they don't want to knit anymore because they are childish and they're not in love with knitting. So why don't we play an online game? Play Party Frenzy, and let's get to know a few other people. Nobody wants to buy any of these things yet. I listed these. Oh, they sell for $3, $8, $6. So this one sells for less than it costs to list it. And you can change the headphones too. We can change it like lavender black, and then the next time that they play, they'll have lavender black headphones on. Or we could do burgundy gray, and the next time it'll be burgundy. Once again, Charlie is just doing amazing. I don't know where they get their. Maybe it's because they're childish. I don't know why they're so good at this. Alright, so putting this book away, and let's see. I can practice programming too. So since Charlie's a genius, Charlie's really good at skill building, and Charlie likes skill building, usually. So we're gonna have them do some programming, and then maybe we'll use hacking to make some money. Because clearly Charlie wants to knit one thing at a time. Yes, I know we acquired the programming skill. We're like 25% of the way in. And I don't know, Charlie just will not, maybe because Charlie's childish, but Charlie just will not follow the shoe roll. Alright, have a quick meal. Why don't you eat some cereal and then go to bed? Oh, Harvest Fest starts tomorrow. Nice. Not really. Okay. Go to sleep. And we are still just waiting on that baby. Sleeping off the pregnancy. Yeah. Using the bathroom. Looking super comfy in that robe. Going back to sleep. Although it is only noon, you know, you can stay up, Charlie. Why don't you practice your speech so that you're a bit more charismatic with other people? Because if you're charismatic with other people, they like you faster, and then you can have children with them faster. No thanks. We're not doing that. Now, if you're wondering who that wasn't Vlad. I actually deleted Vlad. That was another vampire family that I downloaded from the gallery that looked really cool. So that's the new resident vampire family. And really, we should be having that baby literally anytime now. So let's go to sleep. Actually, let's eat something. Eating something might help. All right. Let's do a BLT. Yeah, Charlie loves gaining skills, getting focused, and gaining skills. Something about that corner. I'm telling you. Nice. Actually ate what they made. And then they're gonna go back to sleep until it's time for the baby. Oh, there we go. It's actually time for the baby right now. Let's do the baby in the hospital. Although I'm not gonna put up the birth certificates. They're not hard to move with. You know, if you want to put something in your inventory quickly, you just hit the backspace button. But I don't really want to put them up. I think I'm gonna just keep them in the inventory. But the birth certificates are a nice way to be able to count how many, kids you have, especially if they're in their inventory and they're all layered. So go ahead and check in, Charlie. It's your first baby. How exciting! How exciting! Did you check in? Did you not check in? Can we check in? Checking in. Yes, okay. Awesome. Checked in. Needs went back up to green, which is one benefit of having your baby in the hospital is it takes care of your needs and you come home happy. Oh, we're in this room. I don't think I've ever given birth in this room before. That's exciting. Wow, I really don't think I've ever given birth in this room before. And we have a baby boy, our first little boy. Oh man. All right, so I'm going to name these characters. I'm sorry, I'm going to not characters. I'm going to name the babies. I'm gonna name these babies just random, I think. Oh, you know what? No. Okay. I'm gonna just do random. And let's see. I'm gonna start with Isaac. Yeah, we're just gonna do random for now. Oh, sweet. Did you see those like pink little hospital shoes? It was awesome. Parenting level 1. You wanna say hello to this? That's an elder. Not that elders can't get you pregnant, but alright, so what's important now is immediately getting pregnant again because we want to have all 100 babies at once, which means we cannot let Charlie age up. Although it looks like Charlie might have aged up one day. I'm not sure. Because that's a little green. But we are not going to let Charlie age up anymore. So let's change your outfit, Charlie. It is only 5:45, so we do have time. We just have to get pregnant before 2 a.m. So go ahead and put your comfy clothes on. Come up here and bottle feed your baby. Unfortunately, you cannot breastfeed the baby if you're a male sim, if you're a male framed sim. Even though you can breastfeed your alien baby as a male sim, you cannot breastfeed your own baby as a male sim. And I don't know the logic behind that. It is Charlie's baby, but Charlie cannot breastfeed, and it's it's a little annoying, honestly, that that's the way that works. So Charlie's gonna get to know their baby, their little baby, Isaac, right? Yep, Isaac. Little baby Isaac. And then we're going to invite over Pierce, and we're going to have another baby. And we're gonna get pregnant again, because you have to get pregnant before midnight. Even though the Sims like transfer everything at like 2 a.m., you have to get pregnant before midnight. So Pierce is coming over. Go ahead and bounce your baby. Hungry from giving birth. Go ahead and try to calm Pierce down. Give him a compliment. Oh, I guess Pierce is feeling better. Well, whatever was going on. Whatever was going on. Definitely feeling better. Oh, feeling a lot better. Okay. Awesome. Oh man, we could have kissed before. Now we can't, but that's fine. We'll get back. You want to sit and chat here, please? So we're not outside. Aw, thanks for coming over. Here's a rose. Yes, and we're at Charisma. Oh, now we got it. First kiss. Gonna do a first kiss. Oh, how sweet. How sweet. And then we're going to try for a baby. Starving, but trying for a baby. Oh look, we took that off now. Oh, can we not? The baby's in the way. Baby is close to the bed. There we go. Baby is just too close to the bed. Let's try this again. And now the baby's crying. Probably because I picked it up and moved it. Yeah, stinky baby. But that's okay. New parent. No idea. And they're like, oh, but I really wanna woohoo. So we'll change the diaper after we're done, and then we'll take a pregnancy test. Make sure we're pregnant. Fix the baby. Yes, pregnant. Alright, so pregnant without losing any days. Yes, we're still at 24 days to age up. And as the male frame, as soon as you know they're pregnant, boom, it's like second trimester already. Very happy. Alright, do you want to take a picture with... You want to take a picture with Pierce? Might be nice. Oh, Charlie is so happy. Another baby, another first kiss. Oh my gosh. I mean, the world is just working out for Charlie. Alright, well, let's go ahead and put one of these up. We'll put one of these up next to Darren. There we go. So we know we have Darren and we have Charlie, and I need to set a new filter so I can see that. So it's too bright. Okay. So we got Darren, we've got Charlie, we're pregnant again, and this is going to be a good place to stop. So this video was pretty much an hour, and thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, you might want to go back and watch the first episode. I also have another series on my channel that you may be interested in, which is just the life of Mila Sharp, just a regular Let's Play. But we now have 2 children, and we've aged up either one day, or maybe that green line's always there, but we really haven't aged up at all so far. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in another video. Have a great day.